World War II. The night was silent, the moon still, the stars pale, but deep within the heart of time, a heartbeat quickened, a stillness before the explosion. This is the story of a war fought not just on land, but in the skies, across oceans, and within the human soul. World War II, the most terrifying storm in history, one that swept away millions of lives, turned cities to ashes, and tore humanity apart. But this apocalypse did not arrive in a single day. Its foundation was laid 20 years earlier, inside a golden palace with just a few lines written on paper. The Wound of Versailles, 1919. The First World War had ended, yet the sun of peace did not rise. In the Palace of Versailles, near Paris, the victor sat the defeated Germans at the table, and declared, "You are guilty, you will pay, and your army will be nothing more than a name." Article 231, the War Guilt Clause, branded Germany a criminal before the entire world. The reparations, more than $270 billion in today's value. By 1923, the German economy had collapsed. The mark had lost so much value that a single loaf of bread cost 200 billion marks. People carried sacks full of banknotes just to buy half a loaf of bread. The nation's wounds were deep, and the seeds of hatred had been sown. The merchant of hate, Hitler. Out of this despair, hunger, and humiliation emerged a man, Adolf Hitler, an orator whose words entered the crowd's hearts like an intoxicating drug. He placed the blame for defeat on Jews, socialists, and enemy nations. A failed coup in 1923, the Great Depression of 1929, and finally, in 1933, power was his. Hitler promised, "We will avenge this humiliation and make the world bow before the Aryan race." The game of breaking treaties. Versailles demanded a small army, no air force. Hitler said no. He secretly began building tanks, aircraft, and artillery. Britain, instead of stopping him, signed a naval pact, and France busied itself with its Maginot Line, a wall of steel it believed would keep it safe. The expansion of the Reich. 1938, Austria joined Germany without a single shot fired. That same year, Britain handed Sudetenland to Hitler in the hope of avoiding war. But it was only a false pause. Within months, all of Czechoslovakia was swallowed. Lightning war on Poland. Next target, Poland. Hitler made a secret deal with the Soviet Union. Half for you, half for me. September the 1st, 1939. The sky thundered with bombs, the ground shook under tanks, and German soldiers surged forward, their veins running with Provitin pills that killed sleep and hunger. This was blitzkrieg. War as fast and devastating as lightning. September the 3rd, Britain and France declared war. The world had stepped once again into the gates of hell. The fall of Northern Europe. April 1940. Germany captured Denmark and Norway to secure Sweden's iron mines. France's turn. May 1940. The Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg collapsed within days. German forces swept through the dense Ardennes forest, bypassing the Maginot Line from behind. The miracle of Dunkirk. British and French troops were trapped on the beaches of Dunkirk. May the 26th, from tiny fishing boats to mighty warships, every vessel that could float sailed to bring them home. 350,000 soldiers were saved, but tanks, artillery, and vehicles were left behind. The fall of France and Britain's loneliness. June the 22nd, 1940. France surrendered. Europe lay beneath Germany's boots. Only one enemy remained before Hitler: Britain. America stayed silent, and the world's eyes fixed on London. This was the first chapter of World War II. In the next, we will see bombers roaring in the skies, bloody battles at sea, and the moment when this war left Europe and engulfed the entire world. Subscribe our channel. See you in the next video.